because that can be such an emotional roller coaster. I mean, because my sister's got kids, and when suddenly I was playing computer games with them, and we're playing, like chasing each other when we're out a walk with the dogs and stuff, and we're doing all these silly games, and I was like, real opened up my kind of like love of fun again, and being the sense of wonder and answering their questions and doing all the kind of fun stuff with them. But it also started making me feel sad that I had lost that. I had done maybe a bad thing when I was younger. I had hurt somebody's feelings. I had whatever it was, and all these kind of emotions were coming back up. How do we start dealing with the shame, the pain, the exhaustion when we actually are giving ourselves a chance to be open to it? How did you deal with that, and how did you find a way of understanding that you accept love, that you can change and become that person again? How did you deal with these kind of feelings initially?
Mm. I knew when initially, like 2.5 years ago, when my life really changed, I thought, okay, I feel like I'm going to have to grieve for about 4 months. I just felt like it was going to be 4 months. So what I did, I would just cry it all out and just really sit in the depth of my sadness, with all the like, I don't, I just couldn't, I had mornings where I woke up going, I can't see how this is ever going to get better. Um, just really dove into that. So I really allowed myself. I didn't try to busy myself from it. I was busy working, but say I'd wake up and cry. I'd go to work and I'd serve. I'd come home and I'd cry. I'd go to work. I'd come home and I'd cry. In every break, I'd come home and I'd cry. And I'd cry whenever I could, I just sat with what was happening and the pain of it all. And then, so it did take a good 4 months. And then, as I mentioned, I had some plant assistance to get the rest of it out to a point. But then I discovered breath work. So breath work, it took me into my subconscious, and then again it took out layers. So I was really lucky that I could test out both. So I just did it by myself, but whatever was left that was really, really deep, I got to try plant medicine, which was phenomenal. But then breath work was really, really helpful because I thought plant medicine is a bit of a commitment.